in this segment, we'll be just going into an introductory analytics into what actually data analytics mean and what is the significance of data analytics in the industry and how data analytics makes the data meaningful, how to draw out the value from the data. So these are some of the areas of our reflection for today. And obviously, data analytics is a very broader domain, and the most powerful area in data analytics is through visualization. And we'll be going through this section with some visualization, especially in Tableau. So I don't think that there is a need to say that if someone asks which is the most hottest or the most powerful technology of this industry, this contemporary industry or in this society, without a second thought, we could say that it is all activities which has been powered with data, that is data analytics, machine learning, and AI. They are the buzzwords of the technological platforms of today, which is giving a lot of opportunities in the career space. And not only that, the most potential thing about data analytics is that it could be integrated with any domain. That is, even if it is the health industry, it's fine. If it is a tourism, if it is agriculture, or if it is supply chain, or if it is business, or whatever be the domain, you can have a possibility of data analytics. And by integrating the possibility of data analytics, that particular domain will flourish like anything. So definitely data analytics is a catalyst to any domain which takes it to a greater height. So definitely that's the greater potential of data analytics, that it could be applied irrespective of domain, it finds its application. So now let me go to my presentation. And I think we will just begin with a small polling. That is, I am giving you, I want to get some feedback from you before I go to the section. And a small analytics I need from your part. And I think that is the first task that you're going to do in this segment, a hands-on section where you are involving. So this is what you have to do. You can scan this QR code. There is a QR code given. You can scan this QR code, and when you scan it, you will be given. You will be asked with the two questions. That is one question in one slide. The second question will be in the next slide. So you can answer that question. That is about your level of understanding in data analytics. Or you can take this. You can enter into that polling platform into Mentimeter by this link, or you just log into menti.com and type this code 67410598. There are three ways of taking this poll. The poll is ready for here. The poll is ready. Okay, 3% has attended. 3% has started with the poll. Okay. Many answers are coming up. Okay. So power up. What is your level of knowledge in data analytics? This is the question that I have asked and have given you as a poll. Okay, you can answer it. And you can also think, what is happening at the background? What is happening in the background? Okay, 22 of you, about 32, 35 of you have 35 of you have given the responses, and I am happy that there are 36 there. There are very active participants. And what is actually happening in the background? What is actually happening in the background? It is nothing but a basic analytics. Now 37% has 38% have attended this poll. And these 38% are from different locations. And I have asked, I want to get some information about what is the level of their knowledge in data analytics. And from 39 different destinations, you have given the answers. That is the information. I have retrieved that information. and I have put that information into a software of Mentimeter, and from Mentimeter has given me an analytical report. This is the basic use case of an analytics. Now you understood, because I am going to start this section. And I am having about 41 participants, which has been distributed unevenly at different locations. And if I want to make my section little more meaningful, I want to understand what is the basic level. For that, what did I do? I have done a small piece of analysis. I have distributed a link to you through 3 sources, and from these link I have extracted information about my requirement. That is the knowledge about the data analytics. What is your knowledge about? What is the level of knowledge about the data analytics? So I have extracted information from you. That is the first thing that I've done, extraction of information. And then I have just, because this information that I've got is in a polished way. There is no need for further cleaning it. It is in a cleaned way. And this information I have directly transferred into this software of Mentimeter. And Mentimeter has converted into a very beautiful visualizations. And now what did I get? I got that out of 43, 26 participants are new, and 14 participants have minimal knowledge in data analytics, and 3 participants have got moderate knowledge in data analytics. So this is the status of the level of competency of the participants in data analytics. And what is that useful for me? So I know what is the level, so that I can customize my class according to the level of the students. Is it wonderful? This is the basic analytics that we had a live analytics in a split second. So this is the power of analytics. So before going into the analytics has given me a limelight. Analytics has given me a value, how I should customize my section. That is the analytics. So analytics is getting information, digging into the informations, and getting out some insights. That is the basic analytics. And I have got one more thing also you could answer. Analytics. You can type something. What is data analytics? Some that is making meaning with the data. Like that, you can just imagine what is your perspective. That is, or digging into the data, whatever you feel. What is data analytics? You can just type it. No issues, no name will come. Okay, analytics is segregation of data. Okay, fine, that's good. Analytics, analyzing data to very beautiful. Analyzing data to extract information. So I think you are much into the data analytics. Analyzing information to make informed choices. Analyzing the data from the past to current is very beautiful, because where do data lie? Data gives some picture about what has happened in the past and what is happening in the present. So data is always rooted in present and past, and the data will help you to look into the future. That is the use of analytics. Very beautiful. That's a very critical point. That is, the data to a greater extent is historical and something which has already happened and happening. So that gives a real picture about what has happened in the past and what is happening in the present. And from this, we can draw out some critical observations, and we can face the challenges of the future on the basis of these analytics. So that is what the purpose of analytics. You have given a very beautiful. Okay, so 13% have given a very right informations. Okay. Let us wait for 1 more minute. Let me see, any one of you are again coming. We have got 14% have actively responded, and I'm very happy. Let us, I think, okay, 15. Okay, let us come back to our preparatory section. So this was the first analytics that you have done. That is not you. We have done, because I have just come. I've just reached you. I wanted to know some information from you. I extracted the information from you, and I have streamlined the information to the mentee.com, and I have converted that information into very beautiful visualizations. And that visualization has given me an idea about what is the nomenclature of this group. And what is the purpose for that? I will be able to customize my activities accordingly. So that has added value to data analytics. This is actually what data analytics do in a real time scenario. So now let me, because now we are dealing with data. As you said, that data is something, gives you some information about some situations. So data is in a normal form. In a normal form, the data will be presented in a structured form like this. So you will be wondering what I have written here. Obviously, now we have just come out from the clutches of COVID. And before about 2 years, we were in a threat of this COVID-19. So this is one a small data that I have taken from 10 of the patients about their test result for COVID. So this is a small data. This is a small data. Why I have presented this is to make you aware about what is the format of a structured data. I will explain on this. A structured data will be a data set which has been presented in the form of rows and columns. In the forms of rows and columns. I will elaborate on that. K01 is the first patient whose blood is being tested. He is a male. His age is 67. He is vaccinated and his test result is negative. So this is the data. This is the data. These 5 columns are the data related to the first person. This is the second person. The second person, that is a male, age, he is not vaccinated, he is test positive. So there are 10 persons are there and their data is been presented. So this is the structured and the standard format of presentation of data, which is ready for analysis. So this is the format of the structured data. In the structured data, we have got 5 variables are here. What are the first variables? The patient ID. Each column signifies what? A variable or a characteristics. So each column signifies a variable or characteristics. In the terms of data analytics, we can call it as an attribute also. So attribute is each column. So here in this data set, how many attributes are there? We have got 5 attributes are there. One is the patient name. Here I have identified it as patient ID, their gender, their age, whether the status of vaccination, and the test result. And how many objects are there? That is, there are 10 objects, because each row is an object. Each column is a variable or an attribute. So that's something very important. So when we are presenting the data in a structured format, we arrange the data in row and column, where each column signifies a variable or attribute, and each row signifies an object or an element of the population. So here we have got 10 elements, and okay. And here these variables are dependent and independent variables. So this data is showing the data set of a test result. So what is the dependent variable? The dependent variable is what the test result, because that is what we are focusing on. Our final aim is the label is the test result, and the independent variables are these. So the test result, these are the these are the dependent variable, and these are the independent variable. And this data set could be presented in 2 ways. That is, either it could take a numerical value, that is a numerical value like this, or it could be presented in a categorical value like this. Categorical value means categorizing it. Here we are categorized this group into 2, whether it is positive or negative, whether it is vaccinated, yes or no, or with respect to the gender, okay, male or female or third gender, whatever it can be, we can put it like this. So this is the this numerical variable, which is written in this numerical terms, quantities, and the other is categorical variable. And there is unstructured data set. Suppose we know that now we are living in an age where we have got a millions of ways of getting data. So when you get out of your data, you are depositing your data in many locations, because you may be caught in the CCTV camera. You will be, when you are surfing social media, your data will be deposited there. If you are just surfing some visiting a cart, a Flipkart or something like that, you will be depositing your data there. If you go to a bank, you will be depositing the data there. If you go for a purchase, you will be depositing. So that is, we are depositing quintillions of data, that is in different sources. So we are living in an age of data. So the data is not only in this format, numerical or this string format. There are many other ways, because we can get data in the form of sound waves. We can get data in the form of images. We can get data in the form of videos. We can get data in the form of signals. Signals means from sensors. We can get data from sensors like that. We have got a number of ways of getting data. So all these data are unstructured data. That is a video clipping or a image, a photograph, or an image, a sound waves. All these data are unstructured, and this is a structured data where we are presenting it in a numerical or in a categorical form in rows and columns. And if you are analyzing any data in this unstructured, we will be converting it into converting it into pre-processing and converting it into a structured format and make it ready for analysis. So this data we will be analyzing in the later stage. Let me come into these things. So we know what is data. Data is basically the information. And in the previous slide, we have found that the data could be arranged in rows and columns. The rows and columns, where each row signifies each object of the population, and each column signifies each attribute. And what is data analytics? So data analytics is just, as you have very beautifully said, that drilling into the data and getting some critical observations, insights. So I can put it in a very beautiful way. So data is just like a gold mine. Gold mine means outerly it will be just like a rock. But when you drill into these rocks and go deeper and deeper, you will be able to identify the gold resources, the minerals, the gold minerals collected with, integrated with these rocks, where we extract these minerals and bring out, make through different processes, we can increase the purity and bring it to the standards of 916, that is standards of a 916 purity gold. So that we can compare this process into a data analytics. The data as such will be very huge, but inside the data will consume a lot of informations, which if you are extracting it in the proper way, will give you a very clear-cut idea on what action that you have to take in future, so that if you are in a business, your business may flourish. If you are in some other things, that will give you the best yield and like that. So actually, the data analytics is something that gives value to that data by extracting some critical observations and insights, which otherwise your business may go into some very critical and crucial situations. So the data analytics is the eye of any activities. Through data analytics, that will add value to your business or whatever enterprises that you are involved in. So just go through this slide. Data analytics is a process of examining data set in order to draw conclusion about the information that it contains. Information is the gold which has been deposited into the data, which through the analytical process we can extract it and make value with whatever thing that you are dealing with. So in a very simple terms, data analytics is a process of extracting value from the data and giving you insight into what step that we have to take in future. That is what I have mentioned. Someone has very specifically said that data is something related to the past and present. And by analyzing it, we'll be able to extract some information which gives you some insight into what step that you have to take into future. So definitely in every aspects of business, in every aspects of life, an analytical eye and an analytical thought is important in order to make better steps and strategic planning. So this is the roadmap of analysis. This is how we are extracting gold from data. Gold means knowledge. This is the original data set will be very will be in the form of a root form. That is, a lot of anomalies will be there. A lot of things will be there in a original data set. And if you want to make a study about a particular thing, that is, there is no need for the entire variables. In the previous data set that I've showed, there were 5 attributes are there. In some data sets, there will be 100 or 200 types of variables will be there, attributes will be there, and we will not be interested in all these attributes. Suppose if you are going to make some study about a particular thing, what all attributes are related to the particular thing should be selected. So that is, you should select the targeted data that gives information about your matter of concern. So that is, the original data set will be very bulk and very rude. So we will be just extracting only the targeted variables, which is essential for our study. And this targeted variable will not be smooth. We have to convert it into a format where you could feed into your softwares. So you may not be able to feed all this data as such into the softwares. Sometimes the softwares will only accept this numerical value. Then your data will be having both the numerical as well as the qualitative values. That is the categorical variables like yes and no, or this male, female, you'll be having strings. So some softwares will not be accepting the strings as such. So you have to convert these strings into the numerical quantity by assigning for male 1, for female 2, or male 1, female 0, like that. We have to label it and convert it into the numerical form. So there are, because suppose if your data is an image as such, an image, that is, your software will not accept image. It will only accept the numerical quantity. So you have to slice the image into some numerical quantity in terms of pixels. That is how that computer vision, or that is for CNN architecture they will doing. So we will be making facial recognition. The data will be in the format of an image or a video. That image or video should be pre-processed into the numerical quantity, and then only it will be driven into this deep learning network. So whatever it may be, there is a very essential thing, and the 80% of the task in data analytics is pre-processing. That is converting the raw data into the form which is being accessible to the softwares. So this is the pre-processing. And after pre-processing, you can feed the data, the cleaned and polished data, smoothened data into you can store it. You can store it in some these databases, and you can call the databases as data warehouse or data mart. So this is the transactional database. From the transactional database, you are cutting out the targeted data. You're pre-processing, cleaning, and smoothing the data, storing it in a different database, which we call it as a warehouse or data mart. And from this data warehouse, you can export that these informations into the softwares. The softwares will put it in the form of some visualizations or some other formats, and from there you'll be able to extract gain knowledge. So this is the knowledge discovery process in data analytics. So from the original platform to the knowledge, that is the knowledge discovery process in data analytics. And data analytics can happen in 4 dimensions. The first is descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis gives you an answer to the question, what happened? What is the present status? Suppose if you are doing a descriptive analysis about a data which is related to an industry, so that will give you information about what is the present status of the activities in that industry. That is the present status. What happened? And why did it happen? This is the second level of analytics. That is, why did it happen? It tries to bring about a relationship between cause and effect. So that is diagnostic analysis. And the third level of analytics is predictive analysis. That is, if the things will happen in this way, which has been already there, then what will happen in future? So that is predictive analysis. So by analyzing the data of the present, you'll be able to interpret what will be the turnover for the next year. So what will be the turnover for the like that. So that is predictive analysis. And the highest level of analysis is prescriptive analysis. If you want to have a U-turn or a change in the present scenario, what are the requirements, or what are the steps that you have to initiate? Prescribing what are the steps that you have to initiate if you want to change the scenario from this to this. So that is prescriptive analysis. So data analytics is a very, very powerful thing which gives you a clear cut picture about what has happened in the present, why it has happened, diagnostic, what will happen in future, predictive. And if I want to change the scenario to a different level, what preparatory steps, what steps that I have to do? That is prescriptive analysis. So this is the different levels of analytics. And one more slide that I've added is in an explanatory form. And later we'll be just going into some presentations, some demos with these data. So why data analytics? This is another important question that we have to get the answer. Because why data analytics is that data analytics will gather hidden insights, just like extracting gold from gold mine. Because the gold, the critical informations, which may turn your business into the most leading entrepreneur or the most learning industry, these insights will be hidden in the historical data. Why your business is not progressing? What is the problem that you're confronting? What steps that you have to initiate in your business? All these things could be extracted from the data which has been there available, the historical data available with you related to your business. So the data analytics is to gather hidden insights, which is hidden insights, and bringing it into light and giving it to the managerial team, HR team, or that is the managerial team, to initiate strategic planning so that they will be able to flourish. So this is one important thing. Generate reports, because the final set, what is the final output that these data analysts could give to the stakeholders? They present it in the form of reports. So this is the final status of your, presented in the form of a report or in the form of a dashboards or whatever it may be. Then it helps for making decisions, the right decisions. So the data analytics gives the right insight. Actually, the insight is just like a fuel. So it gives the fuel to the stakeholders to make right decisions. And finally, the data analytics will bring about improvements. In whatever area that you are applying data analytics. If it is in the health industry, tourism industry, supply chain, whatever be if it is for weather forecasting or whatever be the area that these data analytics will add value. That is, it will add value to whatever that is activities that you are involved in and whatever analytics that you have made it. And this one is something about visualizations, because we are just focusing on visualizations. So visualization is the most beautiful part of analysis, because in the first introductory segment, we have just collected information from about 42 participants, and rightly, we have just presented it in the form of a visualizations. And there is no need further explanation on that. By seeing that visualization, we'll be able to interpret what was the status of the group. So visualization is something that add life to the data. The data as such will be lifeless in the sense the data as such will be to a greater extent ugly. If the data is having about 200, 300 these columns and about 1 lakh objects, it will be very heavy. We will not be able to comprehend it as such. So that is very heavy and ugly. So that analytics by visualizations, we will be able to put this big data into a very small, a beautiful image, which reveals the trend which has been happening or patterns which is there hidden in the data. So that is the visualization. So I would like to put visualization in this way. Visualization is giving life to the data. That is, the data that is the row and column will take the form of different images, and these images will start speaking to you. That is visualization. So data visualization is a pictorial representation of data by using charts, graph, image, map. So data visualization tools provides an accessible way to see and understand trends, outliers, associations, and patterns in data. So that is the power of visualization. So visualization will make the data much meaningful. And some popular softwares that are, if you are trying to fix your career in data analytics, it will be better that you can have a sound knowledge in Excel, because a lot of companies that is gives the prime requirement as Excel. A good knowledge in Excel or advanced Excel will make you competent to take up a small career in data analytics. And likewise, the Tableau and Power BI, they are very powerful. They are very powerful visualization tool. And Excel also. These three are very powerful visualization tool, which a lot of requirements are there in these three areas. And the SPSS, and this is Python. Python is an analytical tool. If you're going for a higher level analysis, if you're going for machine learning and AI, obviously Python will be a very powerful programming language, which will be helping you to have a career in that way. As well as R. R also, this Python and R are very powerful language, and Python have got the most positive side of Python is that it has got very beautiful libraries. There is no need to develop everything from scratches. That is, every algorithms are there ready-made available with Python. You have to just like you order something in Swiggy. If you want to make a party at the home, there is no one way of doing is that you can go into the market, purchase the different things, come home, make the different the different types of this menu that you are preparing, and you can serve it for a party. Or you can, second way is that you can order all these things from a Sonata or from like that. You can order, because just like that. So Python is just like that. There is no need to build every algorithms from scratch. Everything is available in the library. You can import it and use it. Just like that. You can order it through Swiggy, or you can order it through Sonata, and you can use it. Just like ready-made things will be available in Python. The Python has got very good libraries. So if you are for more have a passion in data analytics, and if you if you want some knowledge in coding, this Python will help you to flourish like anything, because of its powerful libraries. And for higher AI level also, the Python, the TensorFlow, Keras, then OpenCV, like a lot of libraries are there which will help you for that. And R is more academical. If your analytics is in a research level, analytical level, or statistical level, I think R will be a better option. So these are some of the popular software and language which definitely will boost up your career in analytics. And now we are in this segment, we will be focusing on Tableau. So now I am not going anything into the theoretical aspects or like inputs. We are just going to the demo. So now you could see that we are just going into the data analytics through Tableau. Tableau, definitely, it is one of the most powerful tool in data analytics. And actually, it is available in two versions. One is Tableau Public. That is an open source version. That is, any one of you can download it from free Tableau Public. You can download it and you can use it. There is no issue. The problem is that, as the word says, Tableau Public, you cannot save the final analytics into your system. It could be only saved into the Tableau repository. And the Tableau has got an enterprise version, which will be available for 2 weeks trial, 2 weeks, about 15 days. They'll be giving you a free trial. Then it will be expensive. So if you're working with Tableau, I recommend that you can use Tableau public version so that 80% of the functionalities will be available in Tableau public. And the thing is that if you're going into the higher level of integrating Tableau to these databases, then definitely you need enterprise versions. So some limitations are that about 80% of the functionalities you can get through Tableau public. And this Tableau has got three three interfaces: one data connecting frame, then multiple worksheets where you can work with, and you can create dashboards and even stories through Tableau. So now we are going into I have included 3 tasks for this segment, and now it is 11:43. Definitely we shall take about less than 15 minutes for each task. Normally it will take only less time. And probably let me see where my chat. Let me see the chat, because now I am in need of this. So this is the small data set which I have shown you, which in our previous slide. Now my question is that this is a COVID test result. COVID test result for 10 of the people. That is 10 patients, K01 to K10. These are the 10 persons, and their COVID test results are available here. So by looking into these COVID results, you will be able to identify what is the test positivity rate. Test positivity rate. You can just put it in chat. Test positivity rate means that number of positive cases divided by number of cases into 100. Percentage of positive cases. How many? What is the TPR, test positivity? Since this is only 10 observations, it could be very easily. Okay, very good. Test positivity rate is 30. Test positivity rate is 30. How we got 30? That is how we got 30. That is how many positive cases? 1, 2, 3. 3 divided by 10 into 100. So test positivity rate is 30. Okay, now let me ask another question. What is the test positivity rate of male candidates? The male patients, test positivity rate of male patients. How many male patients are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 male patients are there. And how many positives are there among male? 1, 2. So what is the test positivity rate? Here there is a small error, because here we are taking only male candidates. So total male 6. How many positive among 6? 2. So test positivity rate will be, yes, 33.3. Test positivity rate among males, 33. And what's test positivity rate among women? What is the test positivity rate among women? What you are doing is nothing but analytics. How many women are there? 4 women. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 women are there. Among 4, how many positives are there? 1, 2. Only 1 positive. Only 1 positive is there. So 25. See? So what are we doing now? We are in the process of analytics. How many, what is the test positivity rate of vaccinated persons? Vaccinated person, irrespective of male and female. Vaccinated. How many vaccinated persons are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vaccinated persons are here. 5 vaccinated person. 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 vaccinated persons are here, and among vaccinated persons, this is negative. This is negative. 1 positive. Yes, 1 positive from 5, 20, 20. Very good, very good. So this is what we are doing, is that a small analytics that you are doing with this data set. So since this is 10, this is fine. I can do it like that. Instead of this 10, if this is about 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs are there, then we will not be able to identify it very in a simple way. So let me go show this through our Tableau. Let me show this through our Tableau. So what was the test positivity rate? We have just answered. Considering the gender, who is having more immunity to COVID? Definitely women is having more immunity to COVID. Okay, these are the questions that we need to answer. Okay, these are the questions that we need to answer. I will just, I am just going into these. Let me go into this one. Let me take the Tableau. We are, as I've told, that the Tableau has got 3 interfaces. 3 interfaces. Probably if you're new to Tableau, you can just see this will be the first interface of the Tableau. The first interface is the data connecting page. This is you can connect data. You can connect to the different. These are the different. You can connect it to the Excel file, or if your file is CSV, comma separated file, you can connect it to text files, JSON files, PDF, like that. You can connect it. And now I am using only Excel files. And this COVID test result, I have already taken it here. See, this is what you have seen in the previous. K01 male 67, yes, negative. K01 male 67, yes, negative. Likewise, 1 up to 10 persons are there. Now let us see how we can do it with the Tableau. Let me see how we can do it with Tableau. The Tableau, the skill that you want to work with Tableau is that just drag and drop. So this is the first interface that we are connecting. Then we are going to the worksheet. That is, this is the worksheet. You have got a number of worksheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, etc. This is the worksheet. In the worksheet, you could see that in the left side, you can have the heading of your data. If you want to see the data from here, you can view the data here. This was the data. Gender, the heading is there, gender. This is the patient ID, the test result, the vaccine, the age. Here there is a separation because all these are in categorical data. So categorical data will be presented in the top, and these are the numerical data. So numerical data will be presented here. The ABC shows that it is a categorical data, and this hash shows that this is a numerical data, and this gives the number of count, that is 1111. The total count will be presented here. So now this is we can just show you how you can get. I want to get the test result. I have just dragged and dropped here, and then the test result, the number of count, I have just put it here. So this is the out of 10. 7 is negative and 3 is positive. So what is the test positivity rate? I can put it like this. Test positivity rate, percentage of total, 30%. So this was the test positivity rate of the group. So here we had only 10 persons whose test is being tested, who has been tested for COVID. Instead of this 10, if it is 10 lakhs, it's the same thing. That is, just drag it here. This will give you the test positivity rate. Even if it is 10, and if it is 10 lakh or even more than 10 lakh, the same effort is there. Just drag and drop, you will get the test positivity rate is here. Now I am just going to make a small filter. I asked you, what is the test positivity rate of male or female? For this, I am just retaining it and taking this gender, filtering it. Okay. So I have included it in filter, and I want to show this filter in my left-hand side. Okay, so what is the overall test positivity rate? Okay, 70 and 30. Everything is fine, as you have already answered it. I want to find the test positivity rate of male. What is the test positivity rate of male? Just click the male alone. The test positivity rate is 33.3. I want to get the test positivity rate of female. Just click female. The test positivity rate of female is 25. Okay, so overall test positivity is 30. Test positivity of female 25. The test positivity of male 33. So the answer to one question is answered. Considering gender, who is more immune, who has more immunity to COVID, definitely this female is having more immunity because the test positivity rate is less. Now let us check about I am just taking this gender away. I'm taking this gender away. I want to check about the effectiveness of vaccine. I am filtering it with respect to vaccine. Okay, now the vaccine is here. Show filter. Now what is the test positivity rate of those who have taken vaccine? Overall test positivity rate as such, 70-30. 30 is the test positivity rate. So those persons who have taken vaccine, yes, vaccine, the test positivity rate is 20. That is, before it was 30. And what is the test positivity of persons who have not taken the vaccine? Not taken the vaccine. It is 40. So definitely, this is a small dummy data that I have put it from my own side. There is not scientifically data. I have just put it in from my own side just for a demo purpose, dummy data only. So we found that, okay, vaccine is the vaccine, when we have administered vaccine, definitely the test positivity rate is less in those who have taken the vaccine. I'm just going to take it out. Okay, vaccine. Now, let me come to this question. Which of this age group is more affected by COVID? Below 25 years, 25 to 50 years, about 50 years. I want to have some information regarding that. Which is the age group is more affected by COVID? Okay, from this data. For this, the age is not a categorical. Age is a numerical value. So I want to convert this age into a class interval or categorical data. For that, what I do is that I will just take it, creating bins means creating class intervals. And I want to make a class intervals of 25. Class intervals of 25. So now I could find that the age is being converted into a class interval here. So now I am pulling this into the filter. I am pulling it to the filter. And I just, I want to show it here. So overall is this. I want to have 0 means from 0 to 25, from 0 to 25, from 0 to 25. That is below 25. What is the test positivity rate of below 25? Below 25, I want to check. Okay, negative. That is test positivity rate is 0. That is, there is no persons affected by COVID in this age group. Okay, so that is fine. What is the test positivity rate between 25 and 50? Okay, this is very pathetic. This is very critical. That is, those persons whose age is between 25 and 50 is having a test positivity rate of 60 according to this data. And what is the test positivity rate of 50 and above? There's 50 and above, everyone is negative. So that reveals. So this will give you a clear-cut idea on what is the test status of those persons. So this is analytics. So analytics means you are slicing the data, cutting the data into different fragments and extracting some information from these data. So I want to make two things together, age also, age as well as gender I'm taking. Age and gender I'm taking together. Age and gender I'm taking together. I want to make a study regarding these female, regarding the female. Obviously, the test positivity rate is 25. And I want to find the test positivity of the female below 25. Female below 25. I want to, that is 0 and 25, which means that in my this one, that is data, there is no female below 25. Let me check it. I want to check it. This is female 52, female 38, female 41, female 55. So all the female is above 25. That is why I didn't get any visualization here. So there is no female at between this. Okay. Because this is test positivity rate means both yes or no will be shown. Okay, so there is no female between this range. Okay, so I will just try to check between this between 25 and 50. What is the test positivity rate? Okay, 50% of the female between that is having positivity. So 50-50. And what is above 50? Yes, above 50, everyone is negative. There is no test positivity rate. Okay, similarly, you can do it with the male. Below 25. That is 0 means 0 to 25. That means 100% is this. And what is this between 25 and 50? Oh, 66.67. Very critical. The male between 25 and 50 is having very severely affected by, according to the data only, because we have only taken 10. So if you have a data, then we can slice the data and this is only a case of 10. If it is about 1 lakh or 2 lakh or 10 lakhs or even more, the same effort is there for analytics. So this is the power of analytics. Visualization makes the thing very beautiful. Just like that, you are sitting in 40 different places, and I have just extracted the data from 40 and just fed it into. I have just given the data into the Mentimeter. It showed a small image. That is analytics. So this is the power of analytics. So this is one thing, one use case that I would like to share with you. And I have got another use case which I will share it. Let me check out the time. If there is time, I can give you a little very interesting things could be there. The next data which I would like to bring to your is about. Yeah, this is an interesting data. This is an interesting data. This is a small scale office stationery item. That is, this is a data regarding the sales of a small scale unit who are dealing with these office stationaries. The different office stationaries that they are dealing is pen set, binder, pencils, desk. These are the different items that this unit is been dealing. And how they are managing the business is they are managing the business through the different sales representatives. These are the different sales representatives. And these sales representatives are operating in different regions: East region, Central region, West region likewise. And you can see that the first, actually I've told that the standard format of data is that each column signifies what? That is variables. And each row signifies an object or an instance. Let us take the first instance. The first order is in 7/4/2014 in the East region. The representative Richard has sold pen sets 62 units. Unit price, 1 unit cost $4.99. So he has sold. The second, in the same day in the East region, Nick has sold binders at 29 units at a rate of 1.99, like that. So this is the different sales volume that has been done by the different representatives during this period of time. Okay, so now let us check it out. So this is the task 2 that we are going to do. The task 2, that is to analyze the sales data of the company operating from various regions and performing sales through the sales executive. I have just taken the data and shown you, and this is what we have to do. To analyze a region-wise and executive-wise performance on sales. So which region is the most potential for sales? Which executive is the most potential for sales? Which item is more potential? Which month the sales is better? And to identify the top performing executives, conduct performance analysis of each employees. So these are the different tasks that we are going to do. That is, which region is the most potential, which representative is the most potential representative. If you want to give an award to the representative, to which representative will give an award, or which item is the most potential item, which month the sales is maximum, which is the top performing executive and month of sales. So these are the things that we have to make an analysis. So we are here. These are our categorical value table. These are the categorical variables, and these are the numerical variables. So what I want to find, which region is having most sales. Just to pull the region and the number of units. Number of units the product is sold. I just click T, and this gives a very clear indication. What is the answer to the first question? Which region is the most potential for your company? Definitely the central region is the most potential region that purchase your products. And which is the least potential region? Definitely it is the west region. I am just going to take this, and I want to find which representative is the topmost representative in terms of sales. Very, very beautifully, it is given a picture. Just dragged and dropped it here. You have got, okay, Richard is the most potential representative that has sold 396 units. And the most that is less potential representative is Thomas. He has only sold 89 units. Okay, if you want to find which is the product which has got the most sale potential. Okay, the binders is having 722 units were sold, binders, and the pencils, they have sold 715. So these are the most potential items that is being that is on demand, and this is the most least demand item of your product desk that is being sold. Only 10 units is being sold. Okay, now I would like to bring into your notice. Then if I'm taking the region, if I'm taking the region like this, region and representatives. So now beautifully, you have got a very clear-cut idea on, because all the representatives are not working in all these region. So these representatives, Alex, Bill, because I am not able to read it completely, so I'll just rotate it. Okay, Alex, Bill, Matthews, Morgan, Rachel, Smith. These are the 5 representatives working in the central region. Obviously, central region has got the most sales because more representatives are working there. In the west region, 3 representatives are there, and in the east region, 3 representatives are there, and in the west region, there is only 2 representatives. And now, if you want to make a comparison on which is the most potential representative, definitely you can give that. In the central region, you can give an award to Alex, because Alex is having 281 sales. And in the east region, Richard is having the most sales potential. And in the west region, this particular James is having the most potential. Okay, the most potential with respect to these. Suppose if I'm taking these representatives and I want to put it in the terms of items. Instead of representatives, I'm just putting which item. So you can have very clear cut. In the central region, the pencil is having the most sales in central region, followed with binders. But that is not the scenario in the east region. In the east region, binders is having the most potential sales, but the least is pencil. See, you can make a comparison. You can make a comparison. Why? Because the stakeholders of pencil may be less, or sometimes more better brand of pencils than that of ours will be in market in the east region. And here we could see that the pencil is still the highest, but the number of products sold in that region is less, because only 2 representatives are working there. So that is another important. So you can make analytics like this, which is so you can make I have cross-validated 2 items at a time. So if you, I will just put another like this. Which representative is most potential in which all items? So here you can get an idea that Alex only these three items is been Alex has been only dealing with these three items, and out of this, the Alex masterpiece is pencils. So his strategy of marketing pencils. What is this? And here we could see that Rachel is having only two items is been dealt with the Rachel, and the Rachel has sold the maximum number of pencils. So likewise, you being a logistic manager for a supply chain, you will be able to identify the strong points of your representatives, the weak points. You'll be able to identify what are the marketing strategies that these persons are doing with respect to these items, and you will be able to identify like that. So this is the power of analytics. This is the power of analytics. And now I will just add, we are trying to give an award. We are trying to give an award to the representatives. So for this, what we've done is that we have taken the representatives to the column, and we have taken the number of units sold. Okay, definitely, and also I would like to put the region also. I want to give award. I am constituting an award for each region, the most potential sales. So according to this, in the central region, I will be giving award to Alex, an overall award to Richard, and in the western region, I will be giving it to James. And now we can just have some critical observations. So these are the number of products sold. The products sold will not contribute the revenue. I want to find what is the revenue generated by these persons. So let me take the data set. Here, Richard sold how many units? 62 units. At what price? 4.99. So what is the revenue generated by this deal? That is 62 into 4.99. So that is the revenue that comes to the company. What is the, by selling binders, 29 binders, and what is the revenue? 1.99 into 29. So likewise, here, he sold how many? That is pen sets, 55 units, 12 points. So the unit price into the number of units will give you the amount, the revenue. So here I don't have a data like that. So I can generate it like this, like a calculated field, create a calculated field, and I can revenue. Revenue. And what is the, if you want to get the revenue, what you should multiply? The number of units multiplied by unit price. So, okay, the calculation is valid. Okay. So I have created a new column here. You can just check in your data, a new column has come, revenue. A new column has come, revenue has come. Okay. So I will just include the revenue also here. Revenue also here. Now you can just see, this is with respect to the number of units sold, but this is with respect to the revenue that this sales representative has brought to the company. So with respect to that, who is the smart salesman? Who is the smart salesman? Before, we all said with one voice that Richard is the best, but now our opinion have to change. Our opinion have to change, because for a company, not the sale volume, but the revenue that the company have through that sale is important. So here, considering the revenue, the topmost salesman throughout the region is Matthews. So if you want to, I give an award to the best smart salesman that generated maximum revenue for the company. You can identify in the central region Matthews. In the eastern region, the thing have changed. The Richard could bring only $2,363, but this gentleman, this lady Susan, she could bring about 3,102. And here there is no much change. James retains here as the best salesman of the West. But you could see that the sale volume is very there is a big gap, but there is no much difference between the revenue generated. So I think Thomas is more smarter in generating the revenue. So likewise, you can make I'm just taking this revenue, and I am just bringing what is the items. Which item brings the highest revenue? Which item brings the highest revenue? Because with respect to the sales, pencils at the maximum sales, but with respect to the revenue, binder is having a very high, brings the highest revenue to the company. Likewise, so you can have a comparison like this, And also, I want to make some analysis regarding the which time that the maximum sales were there for this. The order date, I can take this order date. That is 2014 and 15 data is there. I am putting it in terms of month. So this is the month, and with respect to the number of units sold. So which is the most period the maximum sales has happened? The maximum sales has happened is during the April 2015, and minimum sales has happened is on August 2014. You can make a comparison like this. And still, very interesting thing you can find is that if you want to check the sale potential of the representatives, you can filter it here. You can have a filter it here. Okay, nothing is seen. Show the filter. I want to see show the performance of Alex. What was the performance of Alex in the period of November? His sales is very less, but in the next month, his sales have shooted up. Then there is a gradual down, and then he has. So this is how is working during this period, the work performance analysis. So you have just the data, but the software, this Tableau gives you a very wonderful insights into the sales performance, which is the most potential items like this. If you want to bill, what is the bill's performance? Starting, he was very slow and gradually picking up. And then at this period of time, he had a dip, and then he shooted out like anything. See, so James, see how is at the starting there was a tremendous increase and gradually is decreasing like this. And what is Matthews? You could see that tremendous increase, gradually it is coming down like this. Okay, so this is how you will be able to have a performance appraisal of the representatives. So don't you think that this is wonderful? So this gives you, this is analytics. Analytics gives you a picture into what is been happening with respect to their performance, which is the most potential sales periods like that. And the same thing, I've just taken these the sale units. Instead of a unit, you can just make the same comparison with the respective revenue like that. So so I think this is this could give you a lot of insights. So that is another thing, that is the HR performance. And one more thing, I don't think that this will take a little more time, but still I think I could just go through this. That will be very useful for you. That is, our first instance was I have collected data from you. The second instance, I've just gone through some COVID data. The third instance, we have made some analytics with respect to sales analytics and a lot of beautiful insights and critical observations that we have got. And this is a very live. We are going to do some web scraping. You are just going to Flipkart. So I have just opened the Flipkart portal, and I am just going to the men's shoes is there. It has been displayed here. So this is, where is our data? Our data set is here. I am just going live into the Flipkart, and I am going to extract data from here. And with respect to data, what observations that I'm going to make? What is the observation? I want to find out the list of shoes range between 1,000 and 1,500 to identify the most and the least expensive shoes, and the shoes with the maximum discount in terms of money saved. So which shoes is having the maximum discount with respect to the money saved? For this, the first thing that I have to get the data. For this, I will just that is, if you are So here, there are a lot of third-party tools for scraping data, and the one that I use here is a Chrome extension web scraper. That you can do it like this. Where is the more tools? You can go to the more tools, extensions, and in the extension tab, you can go to Google Chrome Store. Google Chrome Store, and in the Google Chrome Store web scraper. Web scraper. This is the tool that I'm using. This is the tool. I have already added it. And if you want to add it, you can click here. Yeah, I have already added here. Instead of remove from Chrome, they will be giving you a tab like add to Chrome. You click on that, that web scraper will be added to your browser. That is it. So I am just going to go to the shoes. Once it is added, you will be getting a web-like icon here in the here you got a web-like icon. That means the web scraper is already added. You can just click here and click inspect, and here I'm just going with a little speed. You can add web scraper, and you can add a project here. That is create a new sitemap. Create a new sitemap. And what is that I'm going to add? Create a new sitemap. I'm going to add this Flipkart. This is what the URL that I'm going to add here. Copy, add the URL, paste it, and the name you can give it as Flipkart. I'm going to create a sitemap here. That means you have asked your scraper to go into that particular URL. And when you go into that particular URL, what you have to do is that this is the product which is displayed here. This is the product. That is different shoes are there. I want to go into each of these product. I want to go into each of these link. Here we have got first shoe, and this first shoe, I want to go into that link. There, I want to get the shoe name, the shoe price, and the percentage of discount. I want to get this, scrape this data from these websites. So what I want to do is that I have now in this web scraper. So I want to select what? These different shoe link. Different shoe link I am going to select. These are the different links. So what are the shoe links that is here? I want to want my scraper to visit this link. So I want to select this one. I want to select this one. I want the web scraper to visit this link. There is no need to select all, because that will be automatically selected. Then I am just going to. So I think all these pages is been selected. All these pages is been selected. So done selection. Since there are multiple pages, I have just clicked multiple pages and saved. So I asked the selector to go to the URL, and then I ask the selector to go to each of the links which is displayed in the first page. And then what you want to do? I want the selector to go into this link. So this Flipkart is so designed that it opens in a new page. So I want to just go back to the inspect web scraper. Our Flipkart data which I've already opened is here, and the shoe link I have to connect it here, and then I want to add new selector here. What are the data that I need? Shoe name. It is a text. I want to select where is the shoe name. This is the shoe name. Okay, done selection. I have done selection. I have saved it, and I want the shoe price also. So add shoe price. Shoe price. I want to select what is the price. This is the price. Done selection and save select. And I want to get the percentage of discount. So shoe discount. So discount, select it, and go to the selector, select done selection, and save the selector. So this is the data that I'm going to get from all these shoes which has been showcased in the first page. So I want to check whether the graph that I've given to the selector is correct. So this is the URL, landing URL. From URL, the selector will be going to the different links. I think about 40 links are there. And entering into the links, it will go and select the shoe name, shoe price, and shoe discount. And I am going to scrape the data, scrape. Okay, go scraping. So when we start scraping, what happens? The web scraper will go into each of these pages, and it will go and collect the data, scrape the data, and then you can, when the scraping is complete, you can export the data. You can export the data. So it will just take 2 minutes. I think you will bear with me, and I think it's 22. We will. So scraping is happening because I am not taking the data which is already stored there with me. I am just taking the data from the live website. So the first instance that I have done is that I have collected data from you and made the visualization, and I have just made some observations. Then the common data that we used to view in every news about the TPR, how the TPR is conducted, so how the data could be converted into this. And then we have just made as a sales analysis, which is there for a logistic manager. And now we are dealing with the live data, which is there in this Flipkart. So it is going through each of these link, and it is extracting data. I think you will be it will be complete because I think about 40 links are there, so it should go through each of these links. So obviously probably in 1 minute or 2 minutes it will come to a stop. So the process of extraction is happening. I think our time is getting down. Okay, I will just probably we can complete this segment at 35. I think few 2 or 3 minutes may exceed. Okay, the scraping has done because I want to show you how this is done, and I want to export this data. Export data. Export data in this is Excel format or comma separated file. I've just exported it in Excel format. So this is the data that is been already scraped. Now this is the data, enable editing, and these are the different links. We don't need these four things. These are the different links that I may delete it. So this is the shoe name. Probably the shoe name is a little big, and I think the shoe name is little big, so we can put it like this. Okay, so this is the data. So this is the data that I have just gone into the this Flipkart. The first page 40 is there. 41 means 40. Okay, so now I want to give some, because some of the names may be repeated. So in order to identify it, I will be just I'll be just giving. I'll be just inserting a column. So now I am doing some cleaning. That is here I want to put replace all. So my data is being cleaned. The data is being cleaned, and I will be saving this data. Save as. Where where should I save it? In the desktop. Flipkart. Flipkart new. Flipkart new. I think there is one data which is already there. So Flipkart new. So now I have selected that data, and that data is there. And I will be going to the source page. I will be flushing out this data, the previous data, close the data source, then connecting it to desktop, Flipkart new. Flipkart new Excel. Okay, open. So this is the data that which is there in the live. We have taken the shoe name is there, shoe price and discounts is there. Going to the this page, going to this page, and I would like to put that name here, and the shoe prices will be there. So also I will like to put the ID also, so that will make it the first shoe, second shoe, like that 40. We have got the shoes like this, and I can just see what is the shoe prices which is there. The top expensive shoe is the 28th shoe, which cost such and such. So I want to filter it. I want to filter it the price. I want to filter it. I want to get the shoes that range between. That range between, what is the range, your range that you're looking for? 1,500. 1,500 to 2,500. 2,500. This is the range that you're looking for. Okay. So only there are 3 shoes which is available in this range. That is the first shoe, second shoe, the third shoe, like that. If you want to increase the range, decrease the range like this, 1,000. What are the number of shoes available at that range? These are the number of shoes which has been available at that range. So now, if you want to have the which shoes is having the maximum discount, you can put it like this: which shoe is having the maximum discount? The discount is 83% discount is there for which shoe? That is the shoe number 22. And what we are looking is that which is the maximum amount that you get through the discount. So for that, you need the original price. For calculating the original price, we have got a formula to find the original price. The original price is shoe price into 100 divided by 100 minus discounted price. You can make a calculated field. The original price. The original price of the shoes could be calculated by, what is the formula there? What is the formula there? That is shoe price into 100. Shoe price. What is shoe price? Shoe price into 100 divided by 100 minus what 100 minus 100 minus discount percentage. What is the discount percentage? Discount, the shoe discount. So shoe discount is there. Close the bracket. Calculations valid. Apply. So we got the original price. The original price. I'm just putting the original price and taking away the shoe discount. So this was the original price of the shoes. So this is the shoes with maximum price, 4,500. This was the original price, and this was the discounted price. And what is the profit that you get by buying these shoes? That is the profit. That is original price minus the shoe price. Original price minus the shoe price. This is the profit that you're going to get. So let us check which is the shoe that the maximum profit. So I will just filter it like this. So maximum profit is buying. Maximum profit that you gain is if you buy the shoe number 10, you will be getting a profit of 2,466. If you buy a shoe 6, you will be getting a profit of 2,444. If you buy shoe 1, you will be getting a profit of 2,433. Likewise, you can make a lot of observations, because the time is limited. I will stop now with this. So this was the task. We went to the portal. We made some data cleaning through Excel, And we analyzed the data through Tableau, and we got some critical insights. Not only the discount, which is the maximum amount that we are going to gain by means of this